Hey, and welcome back. Summer is hands down my busiest season as a musician, oftentimes performing 5 to 6 nights a week. With that frequency of performing, I found myself relying on a number of accessories to make my job easier and more efficient when on the gig. So for today's video, I thought I'd share a number of accessories from Gator frameworks that were recently sent out to me by the sponsor of today's video, Sweetwater. Sweetwater is the largest online retailer of musical instruments and pro audio equipment in the United States, and they pride themselves on always having the best prices, availability, and of course, their world-class customer service. I've personally relied on Sweetwater regularly for well over 10 years, and I can't recommend them enough. Whether you're looking for small accessories like sticks and heads, or full kits and instruments, I hope you'll consider shopping with Sweetwater and using my links below to let them know I sent you their way. So as I mentioned before, Sweetwater was kind enough to send me out a variety of tools made by Gator to get my summer gigging schedule off on the right foot. The first item in this care package was a new microphone stand. This specific one comes in at just under $70 and features a telescoping boom arm and is plenty sturdy for heavy mics in the studio, as well as the wear and tear of outdoor gigging. I know there's plenty of you out there who'd probably prefer to save a few bucks and buy those cheap $20 mic stands, but if you rely on a mic stand that won't slip or strip after a few months, trust me, you are much better off making the investment in something durable like this. I'd highly recommend a telescoping boom, especially if you're a drummer, as it gives you the most flexibility in positioning the mic wherever you may need it. Also, I very much enjoyed the tightening thumb screws and twist clutch on this stand, as they were very easy on the hands and held a firm grip on the stand. The second item in this package was a new music stand. I play a lot of big band gigs, and even though I've found myself using my iPad more and more for these types of settings, occasionally I still use paper charts when a digital version isn't available. But even when using my tablet, I still sometimes prefer the music stand, as it gives me more room to also place a set list, a pair of sticks, or any other things I might need at an arm's reach. This stand is not only durable and ready for the road, but also has the ability to fold up, making it easier for travel. One other feature I really like is the vented backplate, which not only makes it lightweight, but allows my tablet to vent out of the back on those hot summer gigs where tablets can very easily overheat in the sun. This stand comes in at just under $60, which may seem like a lot compared to other folding music stands, but in my experience, those small wire folding stands can't be relied on for much in the real world. Next up is a beverage holder that can easily attach onto a mic stand, music stand, or even most drum stands. This comes in at $12 and is great for somebody like me who's seated behind my drums most of the time. Most of my performing in the summer tends to be outside, and rarely am I in the shade. Oftentimes, I may be outside continuously for 4 to 5 hours, and hydrating is essential. I always find that when I have a specific place for something, I tend to use it more. Without a cup holder like this, I just put my water bottle on the ground somewhere, and sometimes I forget it's even there, or can't find it when I need it. This is a simple accessory that I can easily throw in my hardware bag, and always have within an arm's reach. So to go along with my new music stand, I was pleased to see that Sweetwater also sent me a clip-on stand light. If I'm being honest, I probably won't need this too much in the summer when I'm outdoors, but I never seem to have one of these stand lights when I need them, and if you play indoors in an area of poor lighting and have to read charts, something like this can really be a lifesaver. The LED lights get plenty bright without generating any heat, and this one conveniently runs off both batteries as well as a power cable, so you're protected if you forget to change the batteries out before any gig. I love that this comes with a small drawstring bag to keep everything together, and I'm sure this is going to be very useful in the fall and winter when my shows shift back indoors. You can pick this up for $40, or better yet, you can save a few bucks by purchasing a bundle with this stand light and the music stand I opened earlier. As I mentioned before, I oftentimes like to read music off of a tablet, and a mount for a tablet to either place off a mic stand or cymbal stand is a must-have tool for most musicians these days. I use my tablet not only for reading charts, but controlling a mix for my in-ear monitors, or even the soundboard for the band. This one by Gator comes in at $35 and can be adapted to fit a number of different size tablets. Out of the box, this worked great with my iPad Pro, but I felt like I had to do too much work to make it fit my iPad mini. So just measure yours ahead of time to make sure it'll work for you. Content creation is a big part of my life, and being able to easily record myself at gigs has been an ever-evolving skill. This camera adapter works great for letting me ditch the traditional tripod for an extra mic stand to mount my camera on. I love this because this adapter is small enough to fit in your pocket or a camera case, and at plenty of gigs I'm at, there's already an extra mic stand around that I can borrow to lighten my load. Mic stands take up less space than a tripod, and is less likely to get tripped over or knocked over on a crowded stage. You can pick one of these up for just $11, and it's sure to make recording yourself a simpler process. Cable management is key for musicians. Not only do we have a variety of cables for instruments and microphones, but charging and power cables oftentimes fill up our bags. These small Velcro straps are great for keeping things organized when you're traveling to and from the gig, but also work great on stage to keep loose cabling out of the way for musicians walking by. A pack of 6 comes in at just $10, and what I really love about these ones is how long they are, making them great for some of the larger things like extension cords. Huge thanks to Sweetwater and Gator for getting me set up for summer, and hopefully for some of you, these accessories can make your workflow a bit easier going into the busy season. If you'd like to purchase any of these products, I'll have affiliate links in the video description, which is a great way to support my channel and let Sweetwater know that my video made an impact on you. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on all of my future video releases. And until next time, thanks.
Thank you.